Hello YouTube! No time for big introductions today because I want to get quite a bit of baking experimentation done and I don't have tons of time. Currently, we are preparing to make a chocolate cream puff batter. This is a standard cream puff batter recipe, except I've replaced the water in the recipe with milk and a little chocolate syrup. If you've ever made cream puffs before, you know the basic principles. So currently, we have the 1 cup of milk, the chocolate syrup, and 6 tablespoons of butter coming to a boil. So, now we are adding our 180 grams of flour into the hot liquid and quickly beginning to stir. Be careful when using milk because it could boil over, and you probably want to use a bigger pot than I did. But oh well, you live and you learn. Alright, after a few difficulties, our panade is coming out pretty nice, actually. So next, we'll let this cool down, and then we'll add our eggs. So, we have let our dough ball almost completely cool, and we will now add our eggs. So you'll want to start the mixer on low. The recipe I'm using calls for a cup of eggs, which for me is 4 whole eggs and 1 egg white. You might not need all of your eggs, so it's always good to go slowly, but in my experience, you usually do. I've increased the speed a little bit. Now that is perfect cream puff batter, and we will now get this all into a Ziploc bag. Now I am making a half batch of brownie batter because it is my intention to actually make a hybrid of cream puffs and brownies. So I have purposefully not cleaned the stand mixer because I think trace amounts of cream puff batter in my brownie batter is only going to help. We're going to beat these eggs for about 2 or 3 minutes until they're nice and fluffy. This brownie recipe uses only cocoa powder and no melted chocolate for a chocolatey flavor, and I think that's going to be to our advantage for this experiment. So now we are slowly adding the dry ingredients to the eggs. I'll include a link in the video description to the recipe I'm basing this on. The final ingredient of our brownie batter is, of course, some butter. The brownie batter has come together, and we will now go on to the next phase of the experiment. The oven is preheating. We now have our brownie batter in a Ziploc bag, and we are attempting to make little discs of brownie batter that will go in the freezer for just a few minutes to firm up. These discs of brownie batter will be the base of our brownie batter cream puff hybrids. So now we are attempting to create essentially dollops of cream puff batter with brownie batter completely surrounding it. So we have the firmed up discs of brownie batter, followed by a dollop of cream puff batter, and then a drizzle of the brownie batter on top. Now that we have our cream puffs assembled, we're going to attempt to bake them off. The real experimentation with this recipe will be the baking times and temperatures. So the first test is going to be the standard baking time for the cream puffs, which is 425 for 10 minutes, followed by 350 for another 10 minutes. This first batch of brownie cream puffs is just about done, so we are checking on them in the oven. Hopefully they came out okay. Preliminary results are somewhat promising. Our best one came out pretty okay. It's a little flat, so I have to figure out how to prevent the cream puff batter from smushing down. But let's cut it open and see what it looks like inside. Let's see if it's hollow in the middle. Let me see. Hold it.
Look at that cross section.
Well, it didn't work. So I think since it's getting late, I'll have to put these batters in the fridge and do some more experimenting another day. For now, thank you for watching.